Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are here with Brian McGinnis. We are at Subaru. We should have started 10 minutes ago, but I've been too busy walking around deciding what car I want. I love that. You've got some really great cars, and you. What I loved when I walked in is you're like, this is low pressure, no problem.
It is. We've always sort of prided ourselves on that. A lot of Subaru buyers reject that sort of high pressure sales pitch. And the nice part about Subaru has been, you know, they're rated so highly that when people want to go do their research and use third-party sources and things like that, we encourage them to. Because Subaru keeps rising to the top.
Well, I was going to say, do people come in much more educated than they used to about the kind of car they want?
Absolutely.
In other words, when I walk into Subaru, I've kind of looked.
Yeah, they do. There's so many good internet sites out there, research companies and things, whether it's Consumer Reports or Edmunds or all these different places. And they can really find out all the information they need without spending hours and hours in dealerships.
It's pretty exciting. One of the things I'm excited about talking about is Subaru here is known for their outreach. You do a lot for the community. Talk to us about some of the things that you're doing. You
know, that comes from the manufacturer, and we participate in that. You know, last month we did a Subaru Loves Pets event called Subi Stock, and we partnered with Palmetto Animal League.
Yes.
We had a band out here, and we actually had.
I heard it was a blast.
It was. We had 11 animals adopted in that one night while we were here. There was over 200 people here.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was a great time. And this month, starting on the 16th, begins Share the Love with Subaru, which is a national program. And we pick a charity that we've worked with for years, and we donate $250 for every new car that's sold to the Beaufort Jasper Volunteers in Medicine, which is a great organization where doctors volunteer their time to help people who would not be able to be helped otherwise. So we've been supporting that organization and partnered with them for several years.
Why is that so important for you all? I mean, obviously you said it comes from corporate, but it's to me it talks a lot about the culture of Subaru.
It does. You know, it's always been. You see the ads on TV about pets and dogs and the family, and a lot of Subaru owners don't even sell their cars. They hand them down to the next generation when they get new cars. And it's been a family type of organization like that for a long, long time. And when that spreads to the retailer and spreads to the community, it only helps the brand.
It's funny, when I think about Subarus, I think about them as being very classic. And coming from the Northeast, Subaru was sort of just a must-have. You said it's been interesting to watch the progression of Subarus coming south.
Yeah, it really has. It's exciting. You know, all-wheel drive is in all of the cars, so that's obviously a must-have in the Northeast, the Midwest, you know, in Colorado and going out west. So it's become cool to own a Subaru out there. And that wasn't necessarily the case in the Southeast because it wasn't a necessity. But the brand has gotten so strong, the styling's gotten so much better that it's really caught on. And the people that are buying them are the ones that are doing all that research we talked about because they're reading the third-party sites, and the safety ratings are so high. The resale value is so high.
Okay, so safety, resale.
Reliability, again, is so high. And the manufacturer here really stands behind the product with their warranties and things. So those people that are doing all that research are coming in droves to get the product. And they all seem very happy with it. It's the highest loyalty of any brand out there.
Is it really? What about stylistically? Are there new, I know Outback and Forester, but I mean, I'm like, that was 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah, you know, those two models have evolved a tremendous amount. They're both beautiful cars. They're similar in size.
What's
with
the cool one
different
that
shapes.
I love?
That's the Crosstrek.
And
that's the big news this year. They've completely redesigned it for 2018. It's a little bit wider. It's probably the sportiest SUV style car that we have. And they are selling right off the truck. I mean,
Are they really?
It is amazing. There's a few 17s left. Still a great sporty car, but there were a lot of improvements made for 18 in ride quality. The width of that car made it ride a little bit smoother, more stable. They've quieted it down on the inside. Of course, they've added Apple CarPlay to it this year.
I was just going to say, what are some of the amenities that are new with Subaru?
Well, you know, that's a big one. And of course, the eyesight system has been evolving. And
What is that?
It is, in a quick explanation,
Yeah.
it makes it really hard to hit something in that car.
Oh.
It has sensors all over the front of it. And as a matter of fact, in the training that the salespeople do, they have to drive the car at about 25 miles an hour, approaching a little wall like this high, and let go of everything. And the car stops. It just, it takes over for you in a dangerous situation.
Oh my gosh. I have to, because I'm a designer, I always have to talk about color. You know, as I look around, there seem to be some predominant colors for 2017 and 18.
There are. You know, there's several new blues that have come out. And the Crosstrek you're talking about now comes in an orange color that has been very popular.
And red
it's a
too,
bright
right?
orange. And the red is a very tasteful red. It's not a bright red, it's more of a burgundy. They call it Venetian red.
Oh, Venetian red. Bordeaux or claret.
Exactly.
I like it.
It does have a little wine color to it. And
you are great to talk to, and we're really appreciative of you taking time to come out today here on Girl Talk, and we'll come again. Come and talk to us again.
Absolutely. I appreciate the time.
Well, we thank you. We thank you all for joining us here on Girl Talk. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.